God's advice today. God's counsel for today. This message was lovingly prepared to bring peace and guidance to your heart. If it touches you, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll keep receiving uplifting content. Stay with us until the end. We've prepared something special with great care. Discover something life-changing. In the first comment, I left a special prayer and an opportunity that could open doors you never imagined. God said, "My dear child, you don't have to be strong all the time. I am your strength when you can no longer go on. My dear child, I have seen every hurried step, every silent tear, every night you lie down with a weary heart and a burdened soul. Listen to me until the end. The world has demanded too much, and you've tried to be everything for everyone, but you've forgotten to just be a child. My child. In the midst of this rush, you've drifted away from yourself, but you've never drifted away from me. I am here, now, in this exact moment, waiting for you to pause, breathe, and notice me. Not as a distant idea, but as a living, real, and constant presence. Are you seeking a deep spiritual change in your life and in the lives of those you love? Imagine attracting wealth and abundance in less than a week, while blessings pour over you daily. It all begins with a simple 1-minute prayer. To discover how this technique can transform your reality, click the link in the first comment. Every step you take on this journey not only benefits you, but also supports our channel and the dedicated team that brings this valuable content to you. Don't wait any longer to begin your journey of spiritual and material transformation. Click now to learn more and begin your path toward a fuller and more abundant life. I want to surround you with my peace, the kind no human effort can achieve. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew chapter 11 verse 28. Do you remember this promise? It still holds true. You've been listening to so many voices demanding more and more from you, but today, I invite you to listen only to mine. It is gentle, firm, and full of love. Come, my child. Just come. Sit here before me, as someone who has understood that you don't have to run to be loved. I am with you, and I always will be. Comment, I trust that God's light shines in the shadows. I have watched you, even when you think no one sees. I have seen how hard you try to smile when everything inside you screams for comfort. I see your long days, your silent nights, and the loneliness that accompanies you even among so many voices around you. I hear that silent cry you're too afraid to say out loud. I am present in your silences, in the tears you wipe away before anyone notices, in the thoughts you hide to avoid worrying others. Though a mother may forget her child, I will never forget you. Isaiah chapter 49 verse 15. My love for you is unchanging, and my gaze never leaves you. While you try to understand the reason for the weight you carry, I am the one holding your steps. When you don't know how to go on, it's me who carries you without you realizing. And now, as you read these words, it is my spirit softly touching your heart. Let me in. You don't need to give me your whole day, just this moment, sincerely. With your heart bare and honest. That is enough for my love to begin transforming everything in you. Comment, I trust in God's love, He is my refuge. I feel how much you seek answers. How much you've looked around, hoping that something or someone will show you the right path. I understand the weight that why and how long have placed inside of you. Sometimes, the pain is so deep you can't even ask anymore. But my child, today I don't come to give you all the explanations your heart desires. I come to give you something far greater, my presence. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Psalm 23 verse 4. I am here. In every hesitant step, in every moment of uncertainty, I am the one standing firm beside you. While you seek understanding, I offer healing. While you cry out for meaning, I offer transformation. And that transformation begins now, when you choose to give me what's inside, even if it's broken. You don't need to fix yourself to come to me. Come as you are, with your fears, your doubts, your exhaustion. I welcome what no one else does, your weariness, your pain, and even your unbelief. I am God, and that is enough to make all things new. Comment, even without understanding, I choose to trust in God's presence. You've been seeking value through the eyes of others. You've tried to prove yourself, to justify yourself, to meet the world's expectations. But child, listen to what I say now. You have worth because I created you. You are precious because I love you, and there is nothing you could ever do to decrease that love. It does not depend on your successes or failures. I have loved you with an everlasting love. I have drawn you with unfailing kindness. Jeremiah chapter 31 verse 3. My love is not conditional upon your performance. It is not like human love, which tires, which changes, which withdraws. I love you on good days, but also on the days when you can't get out of bed. On the days you stumble, I do not move away. In the moments you feel unworthy, I come even closer. Receive this truth now. You don't need to be strong all the time. You can allow yourself to be fragile before me, because it is in your weakness that my power is made perfect. Don't fight alone. I am here, right now, pouring my love over you. Let this love nourish your tired soul, fill the empty spaces, and rebuild what you thought was lost. I know every pain you hide. The ones you don't even try to explain because you feel no one would understand. I know the dreams you've buried within, the promises that felt too distant to still believe in. I saw each moment you thought about giving up, and still, you kept going. Not one of your prayers was lost. Not one of your tears was in vain. He who promised is faithful. Hebrews chapter 10 verse 23. I remain faithful, even when everything seems to say otherwise. Faithfulness is not in circumstances, but in my character. And today, I come to reignite what you thought was dead, hope. Not by the strength of your merit, but by the grace flowing from my heart. I am restoring your faith, your strength, your love for life. I remind you that what I have spoken still stands. I am the one who fulfills promises. Believe this, there is still so much to live for. There is still beauty waiting for your eyes. There is still laughter that will replace your tears. And it all begins now, in this moment of surrender. Comment, God's faithfulness sustains my hope. Did you know there is an effective method to attract more financial prosperity? This technique can help transform your deepest beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It was something that deeply impacted my life, and we would like to invite you to discover this special practice. When we trust that God wants to act in our lives, we gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each one of us in a unique and wonderful way. That's why it's important to seek His blessings with faith and confidence, believing that He has a special plan for you. If you want to support our work and the team dedicated to bringing inspiring and transforming content, we invite you to check out our product. The link is available in the first comment so you can discover how this technique can help you on your journey as well. Your contribution helps us continue sharing messages that make a difference. We are very grateful for your trust and support. And now, at this sacred moment, I want you to choose to believe. Not because you see, but because you feel. Not because you understand, but because you trust. Trust me, my child. Trust as a child trusts the embrace of their father. Even when everything around you seems uncertain, I am the rock that cannot be shaken. Even when the winds blow strong, I am the anchor of your soul. Even when the future seems cloudy, I am the one who is already there, preparing the best for you. Do not let circumstances dictate your faith, but allow your faith to transform your view of the circumstances. I am in control, even when everything seems out of place. I am working behind the scenes of your life, aligning everything for your good. Remember the promise, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a future and a hope. Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11. Nothing escapes my sight, no detail slips through my hands. My plan is good. My timing is perfect. My love is eternal. When your heart is troubled, when tears threaten to fall, turn your gaze to me. I am your safe refuge. I am the God who heals, restores, raises up, and sustains. Take a deep breath now and say softly, I trust you. Because this simple declaration, made with faith, moves heaven, breaks chains, and opens doors that no man can close. And it is exactly there that miracles begin to happen. I know how hard it is not to be understood. You walk among people who often judge you without knowing your pain. Sometimes, you don't even understand your own feelings, and it creates a deep weariness that seems endless. But I understand. I deeply comprehend you. I see beyond what human eyes can reach. And I want you to know that nothing is in vain. I am writing a story with your life. Even when you see no meaning, there is purpose. Even when everything seems to crumble, there is construction. Sometimes foundations need to be exposed so I can build something new. Do not despair in the dark pages. Beauty is being born in the silence. I am guiding you even when it seems you are standing still. I am moving you even in the desert. I am sustaining your life, just as I sustained Israel for 40 years in the wilderness. I am the same God who was with Moses, with David, with Esther, with Paul, and I am with you. Your story is not over. This is just the beginning of a new season. Maybe you have thought you are not worthy of something new, that you have failed too many times, that there is no more time. But I tell you, as long as there is life, there is purpose. And time does not limit my work. I am the God of time. I restore lost years, I redeem stories. Do not look at the past as if it has the power to stop the future I have prepared for you. I will restore to you the years that the swarming locust has eaten. Joel chapter 2 verse 25. What was broken, I can rebuild. What was lost, I can restore. But for that, you must believe. You must trust that I am capable of doing infinitely more than you imagine. Do not limit yourself to what you see. What I have prepared does not fit into human logic. And it is not far away, it is closer than you think. The door you expect is not locked. It will be opened at the right time, and you will see that no pain was wasted. Everything worked together. Everything brought you here. And now it is time to be reborn. Comment, my God is the God who restores lost time. Child, listen, this moment in which you sought me, this brief moment of attention to my love, is already enough to move heavens and change paths. You do not need to know everything. You do not need to understand everything. You only need to trust. You only need to surrender. I am the God who transforms hearts with a whisper, who calms storms with a word, who heals deep wounds with a touch. And that is exactly what I am doing now. Touching you, healing you, raising you up. You are not alone, never were, and never will be. All I need to change your story is a willing heart. And you just gave me that. Sajit ready, because nothing will be the same. My love has already begun to transform your life. When we allow Jesus to enter, even if only for a minute, we open the door to a transformation that surpasses the visible and the immediate. Faith, even as small as that of the woman with the cloak, has the power to heal, deliver, and restore. It is not necessary to understand all the mysteries of the universe or master every spiritual concept. What He wants is for us to trust. True faith is not blind belief but trust grounded in the love and faithfulness of God, which has been revealed throughout history and in our own lives. It is like a seed planted in fertile soil, which grows and bears fruit. It is a drop of water that, united with the ocean of divine love, becomes part of something greater and more powerful. Jesus, by asking for that minute, invites us to a kairos, a special time of grace where the eternal touches the temporal, where the divine descends into the human. In that moment, angels rejoice, saints intercede, and the entire church unites in prayer and praise, participating in the divine life offered to us. Thus, a simple gesture, a brief moment of attention to Jesus, can radiate blessings that reach all areas of our life, bringing peace, wisdom, strength, and forgiveness. Life often resembles a turbulent sea, where waves of difficulties, fears, and uncertainties threaten to overwhelm us. Yet Jesus calls us to fix our gaze on Him, to anchor our faith in His constant and powerful presence. Just like Peter, who walked on the water while keeping his eyes fixed on Jesus, we are invited to trust and move forward, even when storms try to knock us down. This trust does not eliminate fear or doubts but gives us the courage to keep going, knowing we are not alone. The minute Jesus asks for is an opportunity to renew that faith, to reaffirm that even without understanding everything, we choose to trust the one who is the way, the truth, and the life. It is an invitation to say, Lord, despite everything, I trust you. This trust is the key that opens the door to the blessing, strength, and hope He wants to pour out upon us. In that small moment, we enter into deep communion with the source of life and love, and our soul is strengthened to face daily battles with serenity and courage. Jesus' invitation to dedicate a minute daily to Him is not a mere ritual but a call to exercise faith in every gesture, in every choice, even in the smallest things. He does not expect us to understand all mysteries, but to trust in His love and plan for our lives. Thus, that brief time dedicated to Him becomes like a spark that can ignite a transforming fire within us, illuminating and warming every area of our being. It is in the constant exercise of faith, even if for a short time, that we allow divine grace to fully work, healing wounds, strengthening our will, and lighting our paths. And the most wonderful thing is that this blessing transcends the spiritual and also manifests in the material, in the peace that invades our heart, the wisdom to make decisions, the forgiveness that frees us, and the love that renews us. So, do not disregard this simple and precious call. Offer Jesus that minute of your life, open your heart, and allow Him to transform you from the inside out. The power of this minute is immense because it is in the hands of the God who can do all things, who loves all, and who never abandons us. Now I want you to pause, take a deep breath, close your eyes if you wish, and listen to the beating of your heart. Feel the life running through your veins, the divine breath that sustains you every second. This life is a gift, a sacred gift that God entrusted to you, not by chance but with a unique and special purpose. But tell me, how are you living this gift? Could the weight of worries, pain, and doubts be suffocating the lightness that God wants for your soul? How many times have you felt alone, lost amidst the crowd, with deep wounds bleeding silently? Know that Jesus, the Son of God, knows each one of those questions echoing inside you. He understands your struggles and your anguish because he lived them himself. Jesus walked this earth, felt the cold of betrayal, the pain of rejection, and the weight of the loneliness that you often carry. He is not distant or indifferent but very close, looking at you with immeasurable love, a love so tender that if you could see it, you would melt in his arms. He does not want you to carry your burdens alone anymore. Today, at this very moment, he invites you to give just 1 minute of your time, a minute of true, sincere, and courageous surrender. I ask, what do you have to lose by opening your heart? Perhaps it is the fear of being vulnerable, the worry about what he might ask, or the doubt if something so simple can really change your life. But I challenge you, if you have already tried so many things, searched in so many places, and still have not found peace, why not experience the power of this minute with him? Think about the burden you carry, worries that steal your sleep, hurts that poison your spirit, that emptiness nothing seems to fill. Jesus says to you, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." He wants to take that weight from you, but for that, he needs your consent. He needs you to say yes. Jesus, I ask you to enter my heart. Enter with your light, dispel all darkness, all doubt, all fear. Enter with your fire and burn away all impurity, all bitterness, all resentment. Enter with your living water and heal the wounds of my soul. Purify my thoughts, renew my hopes. Lord, I present to you my life as it is, with joys and sorrows, with victories and failures, with dreams and limitations. I know I am not alone, because you are with me every step, in every moment of pain or joy. I trust in you because you are faithful and never fail. I want to walk with you, holding your hand, knowing that even in storms you are my safe harbor. I want to surrender completely, no longer resisting your love that calls me incessantly. This moment, which may seem small to some, is for God the beginning of a new story, a new start where the impossible becomes possible. For when God touches the heart, he transforms tears into smiles, wounds into scars of victory, despair into hope. This minute is the start of liberation, restoration, and peace that surpasses all understanding. May this decision made today not be just a passing moment, but the beginning of a daily journey of surrender and trust. You are not alone. God walks with you. He has already paid the price so you can live this full and abundant life. So, surrender yourself. Allow yourself to be transformed by the love that never fails, that never abandons, that welcomes you just as you are. And in this encounter, you will discover true peace, the joy born from the certainty that you are loved, accepted, and chosen by the Creator of the universe. No matter what has happened until now, today is a new beginning. Jesus is here, waiting for you with open arms. Don't ignore this call. Respond with faith, with courage, with love. With love, God. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If it touched your heart, write Amen in the comments and share it with someone who also needs to hear this word. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and a suggestion to strengthen your spiritual journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.